you know, why not? It's National Spider-Man Day, so what the heck. Today I'm gonna be ranking every single Spider-Man minifigure that I own. Let's just jump straight into it. In last place is original Iron Spider now. Look, I want to make it clear I'm not putting him in last place because of the quality of my minifigure. I'm putting him in last place because I just like the minifigure overall, which the full minifigure looks like this. It's not bad, it's just, out of all the ones I have, it's just my least favorite. And I just don't have the full figure anymore. I have the exclusive parts, but, not the full thing. Next up is Mr. Night Monkey. A lot of people hate this suit. I don't. I mean, it doesn't look like a traditional Spider-Man suit, but that's not a problem to me. Still looks like a fine suit. But compared to the others that I have, it's not great. I like it, but I just like the others more. Still a really nice suit. Very underrated. Overhated, I should say. Not Next up is one of the newer suits. I have no idea where this suit's from. I know it's from a comic book, but I don't read comics, so it doesn't really sound like a me problem. But yeah, they've been using this suit, I think, since 2019. It's a good suit. I really like the blue highlights around the eyes and stuff. You can kind of see there's like blue outlines within the black, but outside the whites, which reflect very nicely. The spider is meh. And overall the suit's fine. Next up is the Far From Home Spider-Man Peter Parker minifigure. I mean, technically this isn't a Spider-Man minifigure, but Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and he has the Spider-Man costume underneath his shirt, which is a nice touch. So I'm gonna include him. It's a nice figure. We haven't gotten a Peter Parker minifigure in like a long time. Last one was from the Sam Raimi movies, so yeah, we haven't even got one for like the regular theme, not for any of the movies. So it's just nice. I know it's confusing what I'm saying, but I'll put text on the screen so you know what I mean. And though I'm really glad we finally got a Peter Parker minifigure after all those years, I have to say the biggest problem with this figure is his face. They use the same face for Ant-Man, which is weird, seeing as they're both from the same universe. So yeah, good figure. Next up is Spider-Man 2099. His design is very cool. I love the little blue dots on his torso and head print. I mean his head. Very cool looking figure. Just wish the blue dots continued on his arms and maybe even his legs, but yeah. Also, I know there's a whole debate between Spider-Man fans whether he's supposed to be blue or black according to the comics. To me, I don't care. As I mentioned earlier, I don't read the comics, so I'm fine with him being blue. If he was black, that would have been cool too. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. Also, side head printing right there would have been nice. Next up on the list is Spider-Ham. Amazingly molded head. I love the fact that he comes with a hot dog, which is I think a joke from the Spider-Verse movie. Back torso printing with pig spider looks great. Front torso printing is nice. I like the little belly prints. And his torso is basically like regular Spider-Man, the default one from the early stages, which will be on the list later, but with belly print. So yeah, great figure. Here's the more recent Iron Spider minifigure debuted in the Venomsaurus Rex set, which is a great set. I love the design of this minifigure. I love the little faceplate printing on his head. You can see there on his eyes. His eyes are designed nice. The torso printing is very cool. And the arms, I think, is betterly done, or done better than the original Iron Spider arms, in my opinion. I just like these pieces more than the other ones, and the back torso printing is very nice and more detailed compared to the original one. Entering top 3, we have the Homecoming suit. Mine is just a tad bit damaged. The printing on the torso is faded away. I chipped the stun on his head somehow. I don't remember how, but that happened. Arm printing is going away, but the figure in its prime, it's amazing. The fact that this is probably the first Spider-Man minifigure to have arm printing and leg printing, not boot printing, but printing on the legs right there is amazing. I love the Homecoming suit, so getting it in the minifigure form is great. And I honestly can't wait to get the Far From Home suit, because it's basically this suit but a million times better, in my opinion. Great figure. Probably a complete shock for and this probably will be shocking to most people, but second place, Mighty Marcos Spider-Man. I absolutely love the Mighty Marcos figures, and Spider-Man is completely no exception, probably my favorite. I love his expressive eyes and the goofy spider on his chest and back. I wish Lego would give Spider-Man more expressions, because he's a very expressive character with his eyes. And I just love that fact about him. And I love the yeah, she loves the figure. Recently got this off of eBay for a great price, and I'm really glad I did, because this figure is really amazing to me. And yeah, almost as good as the one that comes to the Scorpion set right here. Also amazing. Wish I had him. And coming in first, probably a big shock, the original Spider-Man minifigure that came in a billion sets back in the day. I really like this minifigure. The boot printing, dual molded legs is awesome. I love the big eyes. I like Spider-Man with bigger eyes compared to the smaller eyes on Spider-Man figures like this. I just like the bigger eye printing more. It looks more friendly. It's a very simple suit compared to others on this list, but I just love it. This is like my childhood Spider-Man figure, but I recently bought a new one alongside the Mighty Marcos one, and I'm glad I did. This figure is just really great in my opinion. So yeah, that's all the Spider-Man minifigures I have ranked. Hope you enjoyed the video. Insert subscribe, please. Insert hit the bell, please. Insert, you know, all that stuff that the YouTubers usually say at the end of the video. And yeah, we'll be doing one for the villains sometime soon. Outro, please.